Hello, Australian LEGO Guys 04 here, and today I'm going to be reviewing LEGO Star Wars General Grievous Starfighter. This set is set number 8095. This set has 454 pieces, and this set retailed for 50 US dollars and 80 Australian dollars according to Brick Economy. Now, I bought this set used recently from eBay. I don't have the box, but I do have the instruction booklet, so this is what the back of the box would look like. Sorry, the background of the box, not the back. Shows Captain Rex. This is like the second wave of the 2010 LEGO Star Wars sets that show the Captain Rex on the top right. This set has 4 numbered bags. Here is the old LEGO Win Kid. So nostalgic, isn't it? And there's even an artwork, an amazing, beautiful artwork of the 2010 sets. Well, not all of them, just the second wave Clone Wars sets. So over here it advertises Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter, obviously the General Grievous Starfighter, and the Clone Turbo Tank. Because from the second wave, these were the 3 sets based on the Clone Wars. So they show it all together. And yeah, all 3 of these sets are really good. I really want the Clone Turbo Tank and Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter. What a beautiful artwork. And then this is from the first wave, the ARC 170 and Droid Tri-Fighter. By the way, I do have the ARC 170, and I will review that set as well, the 2010 version. Yes, I do have this set. And then it just shows the play features of the set. Alright, I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the minifigures first. So this set has 3 minifigures. 2 are exclusive, 1 is not. So let's start off with the good guys first, the only Jedi of the set. This is Nadar Veb. He is exclusive to this set because he only does appear in 1 episode of the Clone Wars. And fun fact, this set is actually based on Lair of Grievous, which is Season 1, Episode 10 of the Clone Wars TV show. And spoiler alert, General Grievous does kill him at the end of the episode, so it makes sense he's only in 1 episode. And yeah, he has the same molded head as Admiral Akbar. He is from the same species as Admiral Akbar. So I guess it does look kind of funny seeing this character with a lightsaber, because most people would just see him as Admiral Akbar because nobody knows Nadar Veb. He's just a generic Jedi from the franchise. It's a decent minifigure, nothing exciting. He does have back torso, pretty interesting for 2010. Here is General Grievous. This is the second iteration of General Grievous because the first one was white and had totally different parts. It didn't even have any detailing to it. It was just plain white. And that General Grievous we've been seeing 2 times. I think in the Wheelbike in 2005 and the Starfighter 2007. Now he's not exclusive to this set. He also comes in the 2012 Malevolence. So this General Grievous is tan colored, which I guess is more accurate to the Clone Wars. I also do have the white General Grievous that was introduced in 2014 but I do have him in the 2018 General Grievous's Combat Speeder set. And by the way, that was my first ever video on the channel. So he has 4 arms. I do have his lightsabers here clipped here. I'll actually take off those lightsabers and show you what he looks like with all 4 of his lightsabers. There you go. That's him with all 4 of his lightsabers. Now he looks pretty cool and pretty sick, pretty menacing as well. General Grievous has always been an interesting LEGO minifigure to me because he's not like a typical LEGO minifigure. He uses these mechanical droid parts, which I always found fascinating. So I was really happy to get that 2018 set with General Grievous. Now I got 2 General Grievouses. That's General Grievous. Why is he not standing up properly? And then we have his little repair droid, which I forgot the full name of. That's a sticker, by the way, his face print. He's just got some mechanical parts. He's basically the repair droid. He fixes Grievous. Yeah. Now here's the side build of the set. It's nothing interesting. You just have a rack which holds the blaster, and you can also clip all 4 of his lightsabers. And you have this little seat as well, which General Grievous just sits here. I guess when the repair droid is repairing him. So not much interesting, yeah. Let's move on to the Starfighter now. Alright, here is General Grievous' Starfighter. And overall, I would say this is a really nice build. LEGO did a pretty good job with this, and this is definitely an improvement over the 2007 version. This is the second iteration of General Grievous' Starfighter. But at the time of this recording, there is a third version as well that came out 10 years after this one. It came out in 2020. So I guess the 2021 would look most similar to this one. This is a massive improvement, and only 3 years later, they made a massive improvement. That 2007 one, man, you cannot compare that one to this one. That one looked terrible. Alright, so let's move on to all the little details and play features. So you have these little lasers here that you can adjust. It's on a hinge. Oops, that just came off completely. You have it on both sides, so you can adjust those. On the sides over here, you have this little hidden compartment where you just move this, just rotate that. Well, not rotate it, but just like take it out. You got hidden flick missiles on both sides. Really like how that works. Really like it, like the way you just open it looks really nice. I like that. Here's the bottom. Now on the bottom there is this missile here, which does show on the box as well. You just simply detach it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really like that. I wish there was a way where you could actually release that instead of just manually taking it off, because I don't know, it's just not fun that way. Alright, let's move on to the cockpit now. Now, this is a print, by the way. This is not a sticker. And I really like how the cockpit opens, because all you do is just slide the windscreen forward. You don't have to take it off completely, or it's not a hinge that you just lift up, so you just slide it forward. And there you go. Grievous is able to sit in here. You got control sticks. You got some stickers there for some control panels. And yes, you can fit Grievous in here, but you have to take off his side arms. You can't have all 4 of his arms in there, unfortunately, or else he won't fit. So we're just going to take off his side arms. Oops. This is an old minifigure. I feel like his legs and arms are a bit loose, so that's why they come off pretty easily, which is unfortunate. But hey, when you're buying a used set, that's how it is. So he just fits in there really nicely. You just close that. And I love this 1x2 plate here, piece here. If this wasn't here, then this thing would slide all the way out and this would come off. So I like how this 1x2 plate stops the windscreen from going forward. So I really like that. There we go. And that's what he looks like when he's in his Starfighter with the cockpit closed. And yeah. And then when you're just flying around with it, you can just hold it from here and just move it around and stuff. Now this back tail piece it is retractable. So I guess when it's landed, you can have General Grievous Starfighter landing like this. And then when you're in flight mode, you can just retract that, and there you go. By the way, here's the back of the Starfighter. I didn't show you the back. You have these dish pieces to represent the thrusters. Yeah, this is a pretty good set, I would say. I just wish with that missile on the bottom, there was a way where you could actually release that. Like, I don't know, like you pulled something and this drops. Unfortunately, that's not how it is with this set. Alright, I guess now on to my thoughts of the set. So, this is from the second wave, like I said, from that 2010 Star Wars wave 2010. This is my only LEGO Star Wars set from that second wave. I have 4 from the first wave. Like, I do have the ARC 170, the TIE Defender, Freaker Speeder, and I also do have the Snowtrooper Battle Pack. So yeah, General Grievous Starfighter is a really cool set. I'm really impressed with this set. So yeah, it is a massive improvement from the 2007 one. Yeah. So overall, I'd say this is a pretty good Clone Wars set. It's not my favorite Clone Wars set, but it is a pretty good one. In fact, if I had to rank all 3 of these Clone Wars sets, I actually think this is my least favorite from the 3. I like Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter more. I think that's my second favorite. My favorite is definitely the Clone Turbo Tank. But this set is still really good. I really like this set. I'm glad to add it to my Clone Wars collection. Anyways, that's it for my video. I think next I'm going to review the ARC 170. So stay tuned for that. I also did recently review some other Star Wars sets that I bought from Bricklink recently, like the Sith Infiltrator and Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. Anyways, that's my review of the set. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.